I don't know anyone who doesn't love a chocolate lava cake, and they're surprisingly simple to make. Let me show you how. Hi, I'm Astrid from the Sweet Rebellion, and today we're going to be making chocolate lava cakes. For this recipe you will need 175 grams of butter, 3 large eggs, 3 egg yolks, a teaspoon of vanilla, a pinch of salt, 250 grams of dark chocolate, 3 tablespoons of flour, and half a cup of caster sugar. And then to prepare our ramekins we'll need a tablespoon of butter, 3 tablespoons of cocoa and flour mix, and some icing sugar to decorate. For your chocolate lava cakes, these metal dariole molds work very well, but if you don't have them, don't worry, you can also use ramekins. And if you don't have ramekins, you can even use a muffin tray. So regardless of what you use, it's really important that you grease these very well and dust them with either flour or cocoa powder. I actually like to use a mixture of flour and cocoa powder, as the cocoa powder can come out a little bit dark and the flour can leave a white residue. But if you use a mixture, it looks just right. So after you finish preparing your ramekins or dariole molds, it's time to melt our butter and chocolate. So you can either melt your butter and chocolate together in the microwave at 30-second intervals, stirring in between, or what I like to do is just put them over a pan of simmering water. To speed up this process, it helps to chop your chocolate into small pieces and also to cut your butter into cubes. Be sure not to use chocolate chips or baking chocolate in this recipe, because that chocolate is designed to set again after it's melted, and we want the middle to be nice and soft and gooey. Once your butter and chocolate are nice and melted and smooth, we're just going to set this aside while we mix our other ingredients. The next step is that we're going to whisk our eggs, egg yolks, caster sugar, vanilla and salt, and we're going to whisk it for quite a while until it's really nice and thick and fluffy. If you want to see how to separate your eggs and what to do with your egg whites, check out my meringue masterclass. For this step, you can either use an electric mixer or a stand mixer. Now we're going to fold our butter and chocolate into our egg mixture. Just like with our silky chocolate ganache tart video, it's really important to use the best quality chocolate that you can, because chocolate is the dominant flavor in this dish. So we're just going to pour our chocolate and butter in all at once and then gently fold it into the eggs. Lastly, we're just going to fold in our flour. So I've just transferred my mixture into a jug to make it easier to pour into my molds. And there you go. At this stage, you can now place these into the fridge for up to 2 days and then just bring them to room temperature before you bake them. Or you can even freeze these for up to 3 months. And again, just let them come to room temperature before baking. So I'm going to bake my chocolate lava cakes at 200 degrees for 10 minutes. It's really important not to overbake your chocolate lava cakes because you want that delicious gooey center. So I recommend that you take one of your chocolate lava cakes and do a test run. So just take one of your chocolate lava cakes and bake it for 8 minutes and see if it's done. If not, you can just continue baking it at 1-minute intervals until it's just right. When you take your chocolate lava cakes out the oven, you just need to let them rest for about 1 minute before using a palette knife to loosen them nicely. Then you're going to flip them onto your plate and they should just come out easily with a gentle shake. I like to give mine a light dusting of icing sugar and then serve them with either vanilla ice cream or whipped cream, as well as some nice tart berries like raspberries or strawberries, just to cut through all that richness. If you make these at home, please remember to tag me on social media. I'd love to see how yours turn out. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with a chocoholic friend.